Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Kim and we're starting a vlog. And of course, it being Monday, I am just on my way out the door to work. It's going to be a long, I can feel it's going to be a long day. The kids, once again, have had the weekend on their own. And we've had no handover from them again. So we're walking into the unknown. But I can feel it now. It's going to be a mess, I can tell. I am there until 6 tonight, and then hopefully I can come home, get a vlog up, and then do some reading. Because this week I'm going to start the week doing another ARC assault. Obviously from the weekend, from the 5th, is the start of Summerween. So I will need to change my TBR, switch it over to Summerween on Saturday. So I have until Saturday to read as many ARCs as I can. And the first one that I'm going to be reading is the new Peter Swanson book. This is Kill Your Darlings. This was kindly sent to me from the guys at Faber and Faber. So, I need to stick that down before I go to work. This is due out on the 3rd of July, so pretty soon. So I'm hoping to get it done either today or tomorrow. I have already started it. So far, it has promise. Although looking at that average rating, maybe not. It's got 2,198 ratings on Goodreads. And she's only got a 3.42 so far. So far I'm enjoying it though. So let's read a synopsis very quickly before I have to go to work. Tom and Wendy Graves have been married for over 25 years. They live in a beautiful Victorian on the North Shore of Massachusetts. Wendy is a published poet and Tom teaches English literature at the nearby university. The son Jason is all grown up, all is well, except that Wendy wants to murder her husband. What happens next has everything to do with what happened before. The story of Wendy and Tom's marriage is told in reverse, moving backwards through time to witness key moments from the couple's lives. Their 50th birthday party, buying their home, Jason's birth, the mysterious death of a work colleague, all painting a portrait of a marriage defined by a single terrible act they plotted together many years ago. Eventually, we learn the details of what Tom and Wendy did in their early 20s, a secret that has kept them bound together through the length of their marriage. But its power over them is fraying, and each one of them begins to wonder if they would be better off making sure their spouse carries their secrets to the grave. It sounds really good, and so far I'm kind of enjoying it. You know, Wendy has already attempted to kill her husband by pushing him down the stairs. It's not really a spoiler, it's in the first couple of chapters, so it's not really a spoiler. But this one is only 273 pages long, so it shouldn't take me too long to get through, I'm hoping. But yeah, Kill All Your Darlings by Peter Swanson. That's what we're starting the week with. Right now I need to go and get the rest of my uniform on, down on my coffee, and get to work. I'm on shift with my boss today. She's in for the whole of my shift, yay. So yeah, it's going to be a day, but we'll see how it goes. As always, hoping that my shift goes quick and then when I get home it slows down, but you know, it's always the opposite. Let's go. Okay, I'm home from lunch. I've just done an unboxing of the latest Illumicrate. I don't know about Illumicrate lately. I don't know, it just doesn't seem like the quality that we used to get with Illumicrate. Is it just me? I don't know. Anyway, did that on my lunch break, so now I have to go back to work, and it is hot as heck in there at the moment. In a building with no air conditioning, made out of tin and brick. It's hot. It's hot. My hair is curling. I'm so hot and sweating. And my elbow is back to being so sore. So I think it's just tennis elbow, where I'm just overusing it at work. But
I just want to come home, have a cold shower, sit on the sofa and read my books. And not move. And put an ice pack on my elbow. Right, let's film clips for the TikTok. Oh, it's my boss messaging me. Very quickly do clips for the TikTok and then I have to go back to work. Love it. They've just extended the heat warning another day. It was supposed to cool down Wednesday and it's now not. It's gonna be hot still. Great. Alright, let's go and finish my shift. Yay. Hey guys, it is now Tuesday. I'm putting off getting in the uniform, if I'm honest. I'm barely up and I'm sweating already. It's even hotter today than it was yesterday. It's gonna yeah. Yep. And you're probably sick of me telling you that it's hot and sticky and we're in the middle of a heat wave, especially if you come from places that are even hotter than we are, and we get it. Until you have lived through an English heat wave, I don't think you get it. Yeah, we have no aircon. Our houses retain heat. That's what they're built for. We are supposed to be a colder country. You know, we're quite far north in the hemisphere. And the heat here is different to heat abroad. The humidity here when it gets warm. So yeah, it's very, very warm. And I feel very sorry for the Spaniards who are currently going through 44 degrees when I can barely cope with 30. So in other news, I have read some more of Kill Your Darlings. I'm intrigued enough to continue, but I'm not blown away so far. It seems very just, you know, nothing's real. There's no real sort of twists to keep you engrossed, you know, so it's an arc. I will keep going. You know, there might be some twists coming that I didn't see, but we'll keep going. I kind of thought I'd have this done by now, but last night I came home because I finished at 6. By the time I got home, it was 6:30. Had dinner at 7, and then we went out and did some stuff in the garden. I fixed a few things. Our main washing line collapsed the day before, so I had to re-cord that. And by the time I sat down, it was still really, really warm, so I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to do... Oh, right, okay, I can't put it off any longer. I need to get in the hot, sweaty uniform, go start lifting some very heavy stock. I need to fill up our furniture and our barbecues today. And I have a plant delivery coming. There's a van reversing. I have a plant delivery coming today when I am the only one able-bodied. I mean, I'm not 100% able-bodied at the moment, but more able-bodied than the rest of the team, we'll say that. So yeah, long day coming of lifting and shifting in this heat. I want to dive into a pool right now. Or just go and sit in a cold bathtub. Right, I'm putting this off too much. I need to go and get the uniform on and go to work.
Hello. Hello.
Hi guys, it is now Wednesday and I'm just getting ready for work. I have, I'm of course on the late shift, which means I have been around the house all morning, which means I have finished a book and I've started another one. So last night I finished Kill Your Darlings by Peter Swanson. I had high hopes. This is my first Peter Swanson, but people put him in such high esteem that I had high hopes. Unfortunately for me, I don't think this just didn't hit the way that I wanted it to. For it being such a short book as well, the beginning kind of dragged a bit for me. The end was a little bit better, but there weren't like the giant twists that I expected. So for me, it only got a 3-star. And then last night, I started my next read. My next arc, which is Her Many Faces by Nikki Clock. This is another sort of mystery, thrillery book, so I'm hoping I'm going to like this one more. So far, it seems like it is. Let's read the synopsis. Daughter, client, lover, monster, victim. You were a sweet girl. You were the prettiest girl I've ever seen. You were a bomb going off in my life. You were a challenge. You were the story of a lifetime. When 4 wealthy and influential members are poisoned at London's most exclusive private club, a young waitress is arrested. As her personal life and upbringing are picked over, her obsession with online conspiracy theories is exposed. After the murder accusations, 5 men begin to question how well they really know her. To each of them, her father, a reporter, her former lover, her friend, and her lawyer, she is someone entirely different. But which is the true face of Catherine Cole? And is she a killer? The truth about who Catherine is and what exactly she has done lies somewhere between these 5 male perspectives. The searing laser of the male gaze has never been more dangerous, as Catherine's trial grips the nation and theories and perceptions about her spiral out of control. What follows is a chilling kaleidoscope of a thriller, both a smart courtroom drama and a frightening examination of how one woman can be so ruthlessly deconstructed by the men who knew her best, and just what happens when she decides to speak out at last. So it sounds really good. This was gifted to me by Vintage, or Harville Secker at Vintage, Random House. I've got this down as coming out on the 3rd of July, which means it comes out tomorrow. But Goodreads has it coming out on the 15th. So I'm guessing it's again where, I don't know, the US and the UK are completely different release dates. I don't know. But yeah, they've got it as the 15th of July. I don't know. So far, I'm enjoying. It's very much, you know how You is, where the whole book is kind of like, you were this, you were that, you were, it's very much like that. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. And seeing this woman's life being picked apart by these men, it's quite intriguing. Right. My anxiety is really high today. I don't know why, but it is. And I've not even got in the building yet and I'm stressed out already. So we are going to pull an oracle card and hopefully it's a nice one. And I'm going to pull 1. Normally I'll pull like 5, but we're just going to pull 1 and see maybe what today holds for me. Oh, she jumped over. There's 2 that jumped over. Stop and idolation. I don't know what that means. Stop idolation. Stop idolizing someone. Stop this mindset and start idolizing yourself. I don't know. Should we pull another one? See, this is addictive because you're trying to read into what the cards could mean. That wouldn't be me without an alarm going off, would it? It's my alarm to get dressed and
and go to... Oh, she jumped. Oh, she fell. Growth. So, stop my current mindset, start idolizing myself, and growth will come. Rejection. Reject this version of myself. We'll do one more. I did say I normally pull 5, so let's pull 5. Can you see me do that? I'm terrible at shuffling. Oh, the first 4 jumped out so quickly. Oh, shit. Death. Death. To this version of myself that thinks that I'm not good enough. You know, I always try and pull the positives. I always try and pull the positives out of the cards. Okay, come on, be a good one. Okay, it's green. Rest. Rest, because I need it. Rest, because after today, I'm going to need it, I think. And rest, I have a rest day tomorrow. It's my day off tomorrow. Rest. Rest my mind. You know, stop thinking that I have to be something more than I am. Yeah. Anyway, I can't keep pulling cards. Basically, just try and get out of this mindset and try and think that I am worth it. Right, I need to finish my coffee. My 3rd of the morning. I know. I've had second breakfast already. I've continued on that book this morning. I've got a video. You should see my TBR. My TBR went up half an hour ago. So, yes, I got my TBR a day later than I wanted to, but it is up at the beginning of the month and not the middle. Might get a vlog up tonight. I'm putting it off, aren't I? I'm putting it off. I need to go to work. Good morning, guys. It is somehow now Thursday and it is my day off. So I'm up early and I'm going to go and see how many of these fence panels that I can paint. There's only 5 left, but the way we calculated it the other day, it takes about an hour per panel, which is 5 hours, and no one's got time for that. No one's got time for that. So I might do just a couple of panels. I might get in the flow and just completely do them all. I don't know, but I want to get out before it starts to really heat up again. The temperature has dipped a little bit, but it's still got up to 30 yesterday, so I don't really want to be out there too long. But I'm going out there. I'm going to put on my next audiobook because, yeah, I've finished a book. Should we sit down? Let's sit down. Let's sit down. And I finished Her Many Faces. And for me, I enjoyed this one. For me, it was a unique way of telling the story. Having these 5 men talk about this woman and her life story and everything that they knew about her, to try and figure out whether she did this or not. For me, it was quite unique. And I liked the you narrative, you know? You did this and you did that. Like, the man is sat there in front of her, telling her, this is what you did, you know? I liked that. So for me, and that twist at the end, the twist was pretty good as well. I liked the twist. So that got 4 stars. And then I was granted an audio. The thing is, I haven't read the first 2 books in this series yet. Apparently, you can read it as a standalone. So the next one that I'm picking up is The Undercutting of Rosie and Adam by Megan Bannon.
So it was it Twyla and Frank and Heart of Mercy? Heart of Mercy first, then Twyla and Frank, I think. And this is Rosie and Adam. This is out on the 8th of July. And thank you to Hatchet Audio for gifting me this one. I'm going to go and put on this audio while I go and paint some fence panels. Laundry is already in. See how many I can get done. And then I do have to cut the lawns as well, which I'm not looking forward to. How much of this can I get done before I have to stop and have a shower before lunch? I'm going to have a shower before lunch. Then after lunch I have some filming to do, which means I'm probably not going to get any of my project done today. If I'd done that whole thing with toothpaste on my face. Yeah, probably not going to get any of my projects done today, because that's going to take quite a while. We'll see. We'll see what I get done today. Right, there's only one way to do this, isn't that? And it's to actually get out there and do it. So let's get out there and do it in this heat. Stop putting it off. Put it off. Time is just going to tick away, and yeah, let's go and paint some fence panels. Okay, I've been sat here for far too long. Longer than I should have. So, update. I did paint a couple of panels. Excuse the laundry. There are 3 left to go. But it got a little bit too warm. This morning to continue, so I stopped. Did 2. It's 2 less than we have to paint, so 3 to go, and we've finished painting the new fence. Yeah. With each panel taking about an hour to paint, it's draining. I did quite a bit of the undercutting of Rosie and Adam. I got quite a bit of that done. I think I might be able to get that finished today, potentially. Then I had a shower, hence the hair is straight and clean. I had lunch. While eating lunch, I watched an episode of The Resident, and then I got into editing. And I've edited the last week's vlog, so that can now be saved and go up, hopefully. Right now, it's about 2:30. Can I, in the next hour and a half, do the washing up, the ironing, mow both lawns, potentially, in the heat, and the little area, this is why my clothes are here, the little area here, the cord is starting to fray quite a bit. I've just re-recorded this one because that broke. This one's starting to fray, so we're like, I should probably get that changed as well, so I need to get that recorded as well. Can I get all of that done in an hour and a half? And I've just realised that I've just sat back down on the sofa. I need to get my ass off this sofa and go and do some work. Try and get that done in an hour and a half. If I put my pods in for that hour and a half, I should be able to finish Rosie and Adam, which I'm loving. I love the little humour in there as well. It's so good. So good. So yeah, I need to get off the sofa. I've just realised I've also got to do filming, haven't I? Damn it. I've got my Fairy Loot YA to unbox, which means I need to put a face on. Do I need to put a face on? I should probably put a face on. I look haggard. So yeah, I need to get up off this sofa and go and do some. 1,000,001 cars just decided to go past my house. Anyway, thought I'd pop in here and give you a synopsis of the... I
I want to keep calling undermining. It's not. That was the last one. The undercutting of Rosie and Adam. So, immortal demigod Rosie Fox has been patrolling Tanria for decades, but lately the job has been losing its luster. After 157 years of being alive, everything is beginning to lose its luster. When Rosie dies again by electrocution, again, after poking around inside a portal choked with shadowy thorns only she can see, she feels stuck in a rut that is her unending life. Thanks to Rosie's meddling, the portal's inventor, Dr. Adam Lee, must come in person to repair the damage. When all the portals begin to break down, he declares an emergency evacuation of Tanria. In the mad rush to get out, Rosie and Adam end up trapped inside the mist, together. And uptight Adam Lee, in his bespoke menswear, seems to know a lot more about what's happening than he lets on. Rosie's determined to crack the shell of his cool exterior, but the more she learns about Adam, the more she realises that they both have personal histories as tangled and thorny as the plants that have them trapped inside the mist. Maybe two people who have found themselves stuck in this life can find a way to unstick each other, just when their time on this earth seems to be running out. So, yeah, I just did all these cars, man, all these cars. I can't shut the windows because it's too hot. I just did the washing up, the ironing, and I re-recorded that error. So that's done. I'm not going to have time to mow the lawns, so you know what? That'll have to be a weekend job. I should finish at 2:30 on Sunday, so I should be able to do it then if it's not done on Saturday. But while I was doing those chores, I did finish the undercutting of Rosie and Adam, and I really enjoyed this. I love the banter between them, and I love like the little side characters brought in some comedic lifts. And you know, the false proximity with them, and the fact that they both liked each other but they're not really showing it to each other, but their friends can see it, you know. I love that. The beginning was a little bit slow for me, so I think this is going to be a 4-star, which is pretty good. 4-star. Do you have to read the other ones to appreciate this one? I don't think so. I enjoyed this and I haven't read the other two. There are mentions to like previous events and mentions of previous characters, but no, I think you can read this as a standalone. It probably would be better to read the previous two beforehand, but you don't have to. Anyway, that's a 4-star, and now I get to move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one that I'm going to be reading is Full Tilt by Emma Scott. This is again an audio. This was kindly given to me by Tantor Audio. And this again is out on the 8th of July. Although this says it's already been published, so maybe it's just the audio that's coming out on the 8th of July. But yeah, let's read the synopsis. Oh no, it's about the author. Let's read the synopsis on this one if I can find it. Where is it? That's reviews. Am I being a dumbass again? Yes, I am. There it is. Okay. This is quite a long synopsis. Okay, so I would love you forever if only I had the chance. Casey Dawson has always lived life on the edge, impulsively, sometimes recklessly. And now, as lead guitarist of a hot up-and-coming band, she is poised at the brink of fame and fortune. But she is torn between wanting to be a serious musician and the demons that lure her down the glittering but alcohol-soaked path of rock stardom. A wrecked concert in Las Vegas threatens to ruin her career entirely. She wakes up with a hangover from hell and no memory of the night before, and how she ended up on her limo driver's couch. Jonah Fletcher is running out of time. He knows his situation is hopeless, and he vows to make the most of the handful of months he has left. His plans include seeking the opening of his glassed installation at a prestigious art gallery. They do not include falling in love with a wild, tempestuous rock musician who wound up passing out on his couch. Jonah sees that Casey is on a path of self-destruction. He lets her crash with him for a few days to dry out and get her head on straight. But neither of them expect the deep connection they felt, or how that connection could grow so fast from friendship into something more. Something deep and pure and life-changing. Something so fragile as glass that they both know will shatter in the end, no matter how hard they try to hold on to it. Full Tilt is a story about what it means to love with your whole heart, to sacrifice, to experience terrible grief and soaring joy, to live life with all its beauty and all its pain, and in the end, to be able to smile through the tears and know you won't have changed a thing. So, it is a contemporary, friends to lovers, so it is a dual narration audio, so I'm hoping that I'm going to like it. Goodreads so far has got it at 4.36, and it's got a lot of ratings, over 36,000 ratings, so it sounds like it's going to be a good one, but yeah, we'll see. Right, before I can start that, I need to go film my unboxing Feralute YA, hopefully get my 2 wrap-ups filmed as well in the half an hour I have left before my ride gets here to go to Tesco. It's Tesco night. Right, let's go and do this. Let's go and film some unboxing. Yeah, let's do that.
That took a lot longer than I wanted it to. And I'm very quickly running out of time, so you know what? My wrap-ups are going to have to wait. They're going to have to wait. Right now I need to film the footage for my TikTok unboxing. And then go and get ready to go to Tesco. It's my turn to pay tonight, which means I kind of have to go. We take it in turns paying. It makes it fair. Right, TikTok. Okay, my ride's here for Tesco's. Just remembered that my one hope that I can find today is the Lando Norris Monster. Now my Tesco is terrible having new stuff in, so I doubt I'll have it, but I will be looking out for it. The Lando Norris Monster, Lando Monster. Because I'm completely out of Monster right now, so I need to buy a Monster anyway, so why not look out for the new Lando one, which is apparently watermelon flavour, which I absolutely love watermelon, so. Right, let's go Tesco. Of course, no Lando. Do have Lewis though.
Good morning guys, it is a Saturday morning. I'm on my way into work. I'm on the early shift, so I'm starting at 7. Mr. Magpie, get out the road. Yeah, I didn't update yesterday, did I? Why are there so many people on the road? It's too early. Basically, because I didn't have any space on my phone, so I couldn't actually update. I did spend last night doing some editing and getting some stuff moved around. So I can film today, which is good, because today is the start of Summerween. Good, but I'm still halfway through an arc that I really want to get finished because I'm kind of enjoying it at the moment. I'm still reading Full Tilt, and yeah, like I say, I'm enjoying it at the moment. It's early stages, but I'm so eager to continue. So yeah, this morning I am going to be watering plants at the front of the store again, so I should be able to put a pod in.
maybe get some more of that book done this morning, so that when I get home from work I can just finish reading that, do some editing, and then hopefully move on to my first Summerween read. I don't know what you're all over the road. I don't know what I want to read for Summerween, but I think I might let a will decide. I haven't done a will for a while, so let's let a will decide. I think we'll do that once I've finished Falls Hill. But yeah, that's it. That's my little update. I need to start like updating shorter, so that when I come to edit, it doesn't take as long to edit, and my updates are not taking as much time up on my phone. So, almost at the building. Hoping that today goes quick. I'll have to go home. I've never really gone on this roundabout this early in the morning. Why are you on this roundabout this early in the morning? Right, big roundabout, so you're probably going to go flying. I will catch you up. And you're just going to pull out in front of me, aren't you? Yeah, dickhead. I will catch you up when there's something else to update.
Hello.
Hey guys, it is now Sunday. I'm on my way into work, so it's just before 6 a.m. Yep, 6 a.m. Does mean I get out at 2:30 though. Last night's TV was shocking. Especially if you don't like sport. Football on one side, tennis on the other, you had darts, you had God knows what else on the TV. So we decided instead that we would go to my brother's new house. They got the keys on Friday and they need to get in there and do all the work before they move in a couple of weeks. So they've gone up there and they've started like ripping off wallpaper, and they're even thinking about moving a wall already, and yeah. So we went up there and just had a look around, and you know, they showed us around, showed us what each room's going to be and whatnot. So that was good. And I managed to finish Full Tilt yesterday, which was really good. And at the moment I've given it a 4-star, but I can't stop thinking about it, so I might have to raise it to a 5-star. It was really good, and that ending was so sad and so heartbreaking that I just feel like I need to put it up to a 5. But that means that we get to start Summerween reads, doesn't it? So I have put all the books on a wheel, so let's spin the wheel for the first time. So I got Book of Witches, and I started that last night, and I'm not really having a good time with it. So I've decided, as it's a series of short stories, Mr. Magpie. So as it's a series of short stories, I'm going to read like 1 or 2 here and there this week instead of reading them as a chunk, which means I get to spin the wheel again. Killingly. I did a chapter of that this morning, and so far I'm enjoying that a lot more. So I've brought my pods with me because I'm in so early. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to build some displays this morning. So yeah, we're gonna read Killingly hopefully while I'm at work. But I need to get in the building, don't I? They're starting to walk across the car park, so let's get in the building and see what today brings, see what night crew have left me to start with. That is intense. Oh well, keep me busy.
Hey guys, it is now Tuesday. What happened to Monday? I don't know. I was on the early shift yesterday and I completely forgot to pick up the camera. So it is Tuesday and we're going to wrap this one up now. So this week I spent the week reading ARCs. I read 4 in total. Not a bad week. So the first ARC that I started with was Kill Your Darlings by Peter Swanson. This for me held so much promise, and excuse the cars, it's still quite warm, windows are open. It held great promise for me, but it just, I was just bored. So it got 3 stars. Then I moved on to Her Many Faces by Nikki Clark, and this I enjoyed. I had fun with this. That's loud, I'm sorry. It was kind of a unique way of telling a story, having these guys all tell you about this woman's past, and then the twist was really good. It got 4 stars. Then I moved on to I still want to call it undermining. It's not. It's The Undercutting of Rosie and Adam by Megan Brennan. And I had fun with this one. I liked the characters. I liked the humour. I liked the relationship between these two. I had fun. It got 4 stars. And then there was Full Tilt by Emma Scott. And this one pulled on my heartstrings. I still don't know whether to take it up to a 5-star. But at the moment, it's a 4-star. And then the only other thing, then I kind of moved away from ARCs because it was the start of Summerween. And the first one that I managed to pick up for Summerween was Killingly. This was by Catherine Brutner, and I enjoyed this one. I did enjoy this one. I did most of this while I was on my shift at work, watering plants and building displays. But I had fun with this one. I enjoyed this. So this also got 4 stars. And that is everything that I read this week. So I will love you and leave you here. As always, down in my description box, you can find a link to all of my socials. Come give me a follow on Goodreads, on Instagram, on X, on Storygraph and TikTok. You can like this video, you can comment, and you can subscribe if you want to. Want to let me know you're here without actually talking to me? Finished off with Killingly, so leave me a rabbit. And I'll see you next time. Toodles.